Hi guys, there's a hidden trick remote job recruiters use, and it starts with your time zone. Now, everybody talks about skills, but no one talks about the impact of your time zone. And here's why it matters more than you think. In fact, I believe your time zone could be the reason you're not getting hired. Before we dive into today's video, click the link in the bio to join our free channel where we post remote jobs every single day. Now, let's crack the code on time zones. In today's global market, understanding time zones is your secret weapon. The thing is, employers want smooth communication and real time availability. It's all about teamwork. Imagine a US company looking for a developer in Lagos. They might want at least 4 hours of overlap. That small detail can decide whether you get the job or not. And here's what I think: understanding time zones isn't just about knowing what time it is everywhere, it's about showing that you understand how global companies operate. So, what do employers typically look for? US companies usually require overlap in EST, which is Eastern Standard Time, covering places like New York and Washington, D.C. They also require overlap for PST, which is Pacific Standard Time, which is California and Oregon. And European firms lean towards GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time, for UK and several African countries. Or they may be looking at CET for Central European Time for Germany, Spain, and Italy. So if you're in West Africa, that's your hidden advantage. You already overlap with Europe and even parts of the US. Now let's talk about how to spot time zone requirements in job listings. Look for phrases like must overlap 4 hours with EST or align with GMT. These are clues to take advantage of. If you see these, don't scroll past. They might be talking directly to you. Now, if you've learned something new so far, type remote in the comments. To make spotting these overlaps a little easier for you, you can use tools like Google Calendar to visualize the overlaps. That small step can save you hours of confusion later down the line. Now, here's where most job seekers get it wrong. They see PST or EST and then begin to panic. Don't panic. Instead, turn your time zone into a selling point. If a company needs GMT+1 coverage, highlight that you fall right into that sweet spot. That becomes strategic positioning for you. And when you're applying, make your availability obvious. Write something like, I'm based in GMT+1 and can overlap up to 5 hours with EST for collaboration. It shows that you understand how global teams work. I believe that for African professionals, this is our chance. You're perfectly placed between continents. So in your next application, don't just showcase your skills. Show that you understand time zone synergy. Because here's the truth. In the remote world, your time zone isn't a barrier. It's your advantage if you know how to use it. So the next time you are applying for a remote job, remember this: your clock might just be the key to success. Let's make your remote work dream a reality.